The timber industry in Scotland has warned it's under increasing pressure to keep up with demands, causing prices to soar in the past few years. The UK is one of the world's largest importers of timber, and with Brexit on the horizon, the industry is calling on farmers and landowners to consider growing more trees when EU subsidies finish. Stephen Brown reports.
It's a natural resource that's worth billions to the UK economy each year. But we're not growing nearly enough trees to keep up with the timber demands. For those who are, though, it's a lucrative market.
We have high demand and quite high prices for growers. With the pound being relatively weak against currencies like the euro, the fact that we are a major importing nation of timber, that means that homegrown timber is very competitive against imports. So in the last 6 months, we have seen very strong price rises.
Those price rises have been felt by many house builders buying finished timber. Sawmills have been impacted too. And with the increase in biomass burners, it's all meant extra demand is being placed on the industry. The UK is one of the largest net importers of timber globally, and while the country will never be able to grow enough trees to meet the demand of the domestic market, in a post-Brexit Britain, more private growers will be needed to ensure more of that demand can be met. When we leave the EU, there are questions over the level of subsidies for farmers and landowners. Now the forestry sector are turning to them to consider creating more forest areas.
There's a real opportunity for people, if they currently have wood, maybe a farmer with some woodland, a landowner who's got some forestry which they've not thought about harvesting. Prices are very strong, it's a good opportunity to do that. If somebody is concerned about future land use and how they can afford to manage their land financially sustainably, forestry has got to be a very good choice.
According to the industry body, the availability of wood is likely to decline in 40 to 50 years' time. And while the domestic market is strong, it's clear others will need to join it too to help secure its future for years to come. Stephen Brown, STV News.